one video. My last video explained that my partner and I, Angus, have just bought a ticket to a one-way ticket to Southeast Asia. Feels really weird. I don't know what to do with my other hand now. Anyway, I'll do this. It feels more natural. So this is everything that I have packed, and it'll be going in a 40-litre backpack right here. This video is just going to explain everything that I will be taking in my bag. All of the items here have primarily came through watching other people's YouTube videos and also reading articles online and hearing through other people. I hope this comes in handy and I hope this is helpful. I'll be doing another video basically taking stock of everything that I actually used and what I never used, which is probably quite a lot of this, but I'd like to think that I've thought about uses for most of the stuff here. There are a few items that have question marks behind them, to be honest with you. Okay, so the first item I'll be taking with me is obviously my backpack to hold everything. So I have the Osprey Fairview 40-litre. I've not used it yet, but I've tried it on multiple times. The good thing about this is it opens as a suitcase, almost like that. So it also just means that you don't need to be rummaging through the bag. You can just open it up and everything is there. You have compartments, front compartment, so you can put things in here. You have a breathable back as well. It'll be really hot and sweaty. It's got hip straps and it also has weight distributors up here, so you can pull these when it's on your back. If you're wearing it for probably a full day at some points, you can pull this. It'll just help to distribute the weight evenly. It also has a bottom flap. It has this bit here. If we ever needed to, we can put the straps here, cover it up, and everything's compact. And then the next two items is a bag cover. So this opens up. You can put it over your bag so it's kept waterproof. I've got this little foldable bag. So this essentially unfolds into a little backpack. So this will be obviously ideal for day trips, and it means that we can, carry water with us without carrying a big 40-litre bag with us everywhere. It folds down really, really easily and compact. I won't be able to do that. I'll have to get Angus to fold that back up because I struggled the first time I tried. Next are some packing cubes. I have one for shoes. I have one for tops. And the last one is for trousers. Should hopefully help with organisation. Next up, Uniqlo bum bag. This is something I have had for years. I love Uniqlo bum bags. They are it's like you can fit absolutely anything in them and you'll still have space. So this is going to be my everyday bag, that, as well as the backpack if I need it. But this is mainly going to be on me at all times. This has important documents. So I have this little, don't know if it's waterproof. It's kind of got like a waterproof material. And that I have passport, I have some cash, I have my international driver's license, and also my normal driver's license. So within this, I'll be carrying coins. I've also got my cards in here. So I've got 3 bank cards, just in case one gets swallowed or 2 get swallowed. Sunglasses. I bought these recently from ASOS. They're kind of an orange tint. I think they're quite snazzy. Eye mask, essential for long bus journeys. We have a couple of them that we've booked already. So I know this is going to come in handy. It's going to help with sleep. And to go hand in hand with that, I also have the Loop earplugs. They essentially quieten sound. They're not like AirPods or anything you would connect to your phone. They don't play anything. They're like earplugs, essentially. They should be super handy in drowning out some of the noise on buses, planes. I'm hoping they help. If you have used them before, please let me know if they are actually good. So next are clothes I'll be taking. One sarong, which is obviously helpful for beaches. If we are going into temples, I will be using this to cover up, and also day-to-day use as well. And obviously they're quite versatile, so I'll be using that quite a lot, I hope. Then I have 4 pairs of shorts, 1 pair of cycling shorts, 1 pair of lightweight shorts, and then I have 2 of the same quick dry shorts, which should come in handy. They're light, and I'd imagine we'll be going through quite a lot of washes as well because of the heat. And obviously with heat comes sweat. I'll be probably getting through those quite easily. Next up are the tops. I'll be bringing 1 vest, 2 vest top. I have 1 linen top, short sleeved. This is when I want to feel a bit more put together. And also this will be really cool for the beach as well. Nice and airy. That's what I'm going for throughout, is light. So I have this top, and then I have a further 2 V-neck lightweight tops. A little bandeau top when it is super hot. Then moving on to more layers. So I have a fleece here, which will be handy when it gets colder at night, especially we'll be doing the Hajang loop for 4 days, which I have heard gets quite cold in the evenings and sometimes through the day as well. So that'll come in super handy. And then to go with that, I also have a thermal top as a base layer. And then moving on to trousers, 1 pair of gym leggings in case it gets cold, or just for day-to-day use, to be honest, hikes, etc. Have a stretchy pair of light flared trousers. Lastly, I have these cotton trousers, which are also lightweight and really nice. The next category is swimwear. This is going to be a very short category because I only have 2 items in it. A swimming costume, just a regular black swimming costume, and then I also have a bikini top, which I'm envisioning wearing these with the light trousers that I showed before, the white ones. That is all for this one. Next category, as I showed earlier, I've got some packing cubes. These are just for socks, 5 pairs of hiking socks. These 2 are merino wool. It'll just be handy just to have that as an option. Merino wool, I've heard, is very good for long hikes, or if you don't have access to laundries, any washing facilities, because they help to get rid of any odours. So these will come in handy, as will the other 3. And then I also have some ankle socks. So that's it for socks. And then in here is just underwear. I have a fair few pairs, and I've also got some sports bras and some regular bras as well that are nice materials and very comfy as well. So that is everything that I'm taking in terms of underwear and socks. So next I have got shoes, 1 pair of flip-flops. I've got some Havaianas, which I find are really good quality. They've got a really nice thick sole, so they shouldn't, they're not flimsy and they should last, I'm hoping. These are also super useful if you are in hostels and hotels. I think these will be great for, wearing them around bathrooms, especially if they're shared bathrooms. So it's nice to have that option as well. Then I have a pair of sandals that are more kind of everyday sandals. I'm sure I could go on long walks in these. They're from Teva. I've also had these for years. Absolutely love them. I have tried them walking for ages and they never give me sore feet. So I trust that these will be okay. And then for my trainers that I'll have for the whole trip, obviously if they get battered and bruised, if they start to get holes, etc., I might think about getting another pair, but I'm hoping they last the whole time. So they're Salomon XTS. I have been breaking them in for the past week and a half. They've been great and they are super comfy. I have also bought some insoles for them as well, and I've actually noticed since putting the insoles in that they're a lot comfier and my feet aren't actually getting as sore, so that's good, and I'm glad I've broken them in before leaving. The insoles that I got are from Superfeet. Never tried Superfeet's insoles before, but they're great from what I have tested over the past week and a half. The only thing I would say is when I was buying my trainers, I was going between the Gore-Tex versions of these and this version. I think looking back, I would probably have gone for the Gore-Tex versions, only because since wearing these, since testing them out, it has been quite rainy and my feet have been soaked. So yeah, not ideal, but when we are in Vietnam and for the most part of Southeast Asia, we will be there in the dry season. So I'm hoping that we won't have too much rain, but anyway, I probably would have gotten the Gore-Tex ones of these. So this is my Toiletries bag. I absolutely love this when I saw it on Amazon because it folds out, but it also has a hook. And it means that, you know, in hotels and hostels, I can just hook it up somewhere. Everything that I have mentioned so far as well, I'm going to put in the description. So yeah, it'll all be down there with links and the full list of everything that I'm taking. I'll put in the description, so hopefully that's helpful. At the top here, I have 2 travel razors, which are compact and they're very small. Don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can. I've got some hair ties, multivitamins, my cleanser, my moisturiser. I've also got a face SPF, but I wear that every day, so it's not currently here. And then I also have Blue Lizard SPF 50 sun cream. This is tiny, so it won't last long, I'm sure. Yeah, I've heard this one's pretty good. I have tried it a little bit here. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on, which I really like with the sun creams. And then I also have 3 toothbrushes. I have one that's already good to go, that's in a little kind of travel case, just to keep it away from any germs. And then I have 2 here. I like these ones. That's my everyday one that I go for. So I just like to stock up on those. I'm not sure if they were available, if this brand's available over in Southeast Asia. So that's why I've stocked up ahead of time. Some items that aren't in here right now that I will be bringing is a small concealer that's very light. And that's just so I have that as an option if I feel like I want to wear that one day. Also, I have eyelash curlers. Don't have eyelash curlers in here right this second because I use them every day. So they'll be packed at the last minute. And then shampoos and conditioners I will buy when I arrive in Ho Chi Minh. Also a deodorant as well. That is all for toiletries. Next up, I have a kind of medical kit. It's fairly compact, doesn't take up too much room. In here I have some blister Compeed, but these ones aren't actually Compeed. Some nausea tablets in there, some mosquito after bites, and then I've also got antiseptic cream, antiseptic wipes, plasters, and Imodium. All the essentials are in here. And then also a head torch as well, kind of a nice to have because some hotels may be quite remote. It's not always guaranteed that toilets are going to be inside. It's peace of mind, to be honest with you. Next up, tech, 35mm camera. This one I've actually bought off Depop, and it's lasted me a good while. I've had this for probably the best part of 4 years, I would say. And it's the Olympus Trip AF50. It is fab. I have used it for previous trips and the photos just come out looking great. With 35mm, you can't see what you've taken, but I also think it's nice to be quite intentional about what you're taking a photo of. I'll have my phone and I'll be snapping photos all the time, but it's nice to have a different option. An extra roll of film. I already have one in the camera ready to go. That is it's the Fujifilm 200. This is the one I always use. I've not really tried and tested any other ones, to be honest with you, but I love this one. Next up, I have my mics. I'm using one at the minute, the DJI mics. and they're fab. Really enjoyed using them, so they come in this little case. This is what I keep them in for YouTube, for any other videos that I'm taking. It's just good to have, you know, clear audio. Next is a universal adapter. Obviously that's essential, so we've got one of those. Air tags, which will come in really handy. Always good to know where your stuff is. Power bank for long bus journeys, even on long walks. And this one holds its charge really well. It's from Anchor. I've tested it out quite a bit, and yeah, I think this is essential. AirPods, I always have these in. Also, I have the Apple wired headphones. Also love these. This, which is full of cables. So I have my laptop charger, I've got my phone charger and a charging head, and that is all that is in there for now. And I have my laptop. This is going to be really handy for editing videos, watching YouTube videos, watching movies potentially. This is definitely a must-have for me. And then last but not least, which is either the best investment or it's going to be something that we just don't use. A fan that, you know what, it could actually double up as a hairdryer. It's that powerful. It is to cool you down. I'm hoping it's going to be a lifesaver in many situations where the heat is just too much. But equally we might not use it, so yeah, we'll see on this one. And then last but not least, I have some miscellaneous items. First of all, I have 3 packs of tissues. These will be handy when toilet roll isn't an option. Tangle Teezer, swear by these, they just work. There's not much else to say about them. Yeah, hairbrush, mosquito repellent bands, and they use essential oils. They smell like lemon. They are meant to help with deterring mosquitoes. Again, whether they actually work or not, who knows, but they're, you know, a nice to have. On the same theme, a mosquito repellent, so DEET, one of the stronger ones. We've got 3 of these, and obviously we can buy more as and when we need it. But again, just while we're settling in, it's good to have some in the bag. I have some Aftersun if needed, probably will be needed at points, and I'm going to keep them, the DEET and the Aftersun, in this Ziploc bag just to keep it separated if they leak. 2 packets of electrolytes, so I've got 40 here in total. They're needed if you ever need some more hydration. Cleansing wipes, claw clip, a phone holder, fun for excursions. Hopefully it works. It'll be great to have that as an option to take our phones in the water. A sun blocking hat. This one has a back to it, which I was unsure about when it came through the post, to be honest with you, but I've warmed to it and I actually love it. That'll protect your neck from the sun. Another cool thing as well is you can roll this bit up, so it's just a normal hat. So love that. Next is a microfiber towel. This one is quite a big one, but these are fab. And then I think this is the last item that I have. So this is a Life Straw water filter bottle. If you open it up, that's the filter here. And also a great thing is you can separate these and it folds to that size, which is ideal. So that is the end of this packing video. It was great actually for myself to go through everything that I have. Let me know if you think I am forgetting anything. That would be fab if you could let me know. And also if you think that I have overpacked, underpacked potentially. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the next video that I upload, I will officially be in Vietnam, which is so exciting. I hope that video was helpful. I will do another video in 5 or 6 months' time. I'll look back and I'll take stock of everything that I've had as I've used them, as I've travelled, and, you know, I'll let you know what I use and what I don't use.